We've got Michael Ogunshiji, who has joined us now as we look at other things happening right there in the game. Thank you for joining us, Michael.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Nigerians. Good afternoon, sport lovers. Good afternoon, Josh.
Good afternoon to you as well. And of course, we're talking about the National Sports Festival. I've also got Victor Okon right here on the show as well. But yeah, let's talk about the fencing and of course, the flag football actually, where Abeokuta marked a new chapter in Nigeria sports as flag football made its debut at the Games. Held at the African Church Grammar School, the two-day event showcase was organized through a partnership between Showtime Flag Football and the Nigeria American Football Association. Now, 8 states, Kaduna, Lagos, Ogun, Abuja, Kano, Enugu, Ondo, and Cross River battled in the fast-paced quarterfinal and semi-final games that thrilled spectators with speed and skill. A standout match between Lagos and Kaduna energized the crowd, followed by a 30-minute exhibition at the MK Abiola Stadium. With high energy and growing interest, they once set the stage for an exciting finale and a promising future for flag football in Nigeria. Michael, yet again, we would say Ogun scores another pass mark for this history being made right there at the Games.
Yes, definitely. We are so lucky in Ogun State. This is Gateway State. And we are lucky to, it was a new experience for us seeing the flag football yesterday in Abeokuta, because to many of us that sports writers, we are not used to this. So when we saw it yesterday, we were like, what is this kind of new football? It was there we got to know that flag football is what was actually on display yesterday. And it was so interesting to see that majority of our members, sports writers in Nigeria who came to Ogun State were there yesterday, to actually know more about the technicality of scoring points, number one, of how to officiate this and how to, report this effectively. And one of the reasons why I advocated for training and retraining for sports writers, because I knew quite all right that there are many new games, new sports coming into the National Sports Festival. But this flag football, it was a new experience entirely for us yesterday. Majority of us had to stay glued with the officials yesterday to start asking for the technicalities, the terminologies they use in reporting this. So for us as stakeholders, we are so elated, we are excited to have a feel of this. And of course, it has also improved this sporting ecosystem of Nigeria entirely, because aside from the popular football that we know, we are now having, the American football in the game of flag football as well. So it's a new thing for us, a new field for us, a new experience. And even the players, majority of them, I'm aware they're already in the national team and they'll be representing Nigeria at the Africa Games that will be coming, Africa Youth Games that will be coming on later this year. So it's a new experience for us in Ogun State, and I want to commend the NS leadership there, led by Alhaji Shehu Diko, for a good job done to ensure that they encourage our youth to actually excel in every skills they have, to excel in every of their potentials they have, to exhibit their talents to the world. And this is a good one and another plus for the local organizing committee, the main organizing committee of the National Sports Festival, and of course to us in Ogun State.
All right, and of course, talking about the National Sports Festival, gradually, it started on the 16th, and we've been enjoying the excitement coming out from Ogun State, also economic boost. But we are beginning to get to the end of the Games. But Team Delta has stubbornly said we are going to leave Ogun State as the top on the medals table. They've been very, very impressive right on the medals table. Yes, Delta with 193 medals, 81 gold, 47 silver, 65 bronze. Bayelsa comes second with 126 medals. Ogun State, host state, have 46 gold, 31 silver, and 42 medals, and they have 119 medals in total. Lagos finds themselves in 7th place with 86 medals. It's been very, very interesting watching this, but Delta seem that there's something they are doing right, which the whole state in Nigeria needs to copy. Michael.
Delta, I give the Delta say they've been consistent when it comes to winning the National Sports Festival. Not only the National Sports Festival, even the the youth games, they've been dominating the scene for the past 5 years now. And kudos to the state government for providing enabling environment for athletes to excel, at the same time for investing in their athletes and of course the sporting infrastructures in that state. Because I have been to Delta on countless occasions, and I can tell you with what I've seen in Delta State, they are so intentional, and believe you and me, we learn many things from Delta State, because at every day they don't wait for another sporting sport festival before they improve on their facility. They are so intentional and deliberate in their plan and very meticulous when it comes to providing infrastructure. So with that, what do you expect? Can't expect less. And of course, if you've been to Delta, virtually everybody, even the aged in Delta, are diving into sport. Every morning you see, sport enthusiasts trooping the streets, jogging, doing morning exercise, let alone the professional athletes who also throng the stadium every day to ensure that they flex muscle and they also improve on their physical well-being. So for Delta, we are not surprised, although when we saw Bayelsa, came in leading the table, the shot of the table about 5 days ago, we thought we were having a new champion, but surprisingly, Delta leapfrogged again and took their rightful position. But of course, you can never say it is over yet, because we see a few days to go to the end of the festival, and there are still some games that Bayelsa and Ogun State were actually, good, optimistic about. So we are so confident that, of course, for us in Ogun State, we will also catch up. But if Delta give it to them, they are so, and of course.
Michael, can you hear me?
Because I can hear you loud and clear.
Go ahead. I mean, we're talking about the medals. You said a few games to go, and you believe that the likes of Ogun and Bayelsa can catch up. Just so you know, Ogun State has 74 medals behind Delta. How sure are you that Ogun State can catch up? 74 medals behind Delta. How can they catch up with Delta?
Yes, already Team Ogun football are in the final, and you will be having for the first time a field of the MK Abiola playing song that was provided by the Ogun State government. So we have our football male team that are already in the final right now, and definitely we are gold medal hopeful in that regard. At the same time, our female team just won the bronze medal again. So by the end of today, we should be closing the gap between Delta and Bayelsa. But I can assure you that Ogun State is not sleeping. Many of our athletes are waking up. And of course, the state governor, President Akwa Ibom, has actually motivated the athletes by promising the sum of 2.5 million naira for the gold athletes, and of course 1.5 million for silver medalists, and of course 1 million naira for bronze medalists. So that alone is a source of inspiration and has motivated our athletes. But I can tell you, between today and tomorrow, you will see wonders. If we could not, catch up with Delta, definitely we should be slugging it out and give Bayelsa a feel for their money.
Okay, we look forward to what Ogun State, the magic that will be done, and I hope that the athletes will not be eating of other rice and go to sleep. We look forward to more exciting times at the National Sports Festival. Thank you very much, Michael Ojeli, for joining us today, and looking forward for more updates.